gone.
I can't.
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The captain is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies, beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
That's where you should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vistinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Paris protocol places enormous emphasis on
a tradition which values appearance ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful, pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new...
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which believe it or not, has quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit. I shall not attend the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating...
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Meaning you suddenly believe the five virtues theory after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd been a fifth victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger to deliver my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in the tower.
Do you care not to wit what was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat about that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprise. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue loose. He admitted he'd handed Declan the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. Improv.
All in all, I'm not checking.
I am done. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
It's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shined while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as souls would wear them.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it would be even better for certain folks to sit down for...
Man in a frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information cost me, forget it. How did you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. One for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars had anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They picked them up, get from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just around the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
You to move your little camp elsewhere. Got it? This is it. We need no filth about.
There's no need to wine. Let's keep...
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Questions why.
Look, Alert!
Another damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next.
These folk you mention.
Why?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Ottawa? People.
We should step aside, fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this.
Not your lucky day.
Witcher! Not the Witcher! Come now, Witcher! Try me! Witcher! Not the Witcher!
Are you well, my friend?
What happened?
Well, I saw your opponents gain the upper hand, so I took the liberty of jumping in. They shan't bother us anymore. We can now have a calm conversation with the proprietor.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they beat me blue and did not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk the shelter elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned
Bootblack.
any of your wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I have and I are not so close that I will know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Sure, your usual beggars will be here.
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere.
Thanks.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention, answer in brief, for if you try it out, your soup will go cold, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, four of you delivered sealed letters to the Bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeak? We are told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got the one too. Gave it to the Bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the feast of St. Barnabas.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
And I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was right.
You ought to heed for who are kind and honest. This man helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the Bootblack anyways. It's always my dear.
Damn it.
What is it? Another day, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, this time you seem to outguess her. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Tadana was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, this letter ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Deadlock's last victim. Siana planned from the start.
Indeed, the logical conclusion, Geralt.
Four seemingly random victims to start. The virtues are their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous vengeful beast. Obscure the victims' links to Siana, even if she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would question the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show her heart on many occasions. Ample proof of lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From anyone pensions for evil?
Yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask yourself.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled a carefully planned scheme.
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination so hard. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment, much harsher. Thinking he had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from him. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some... Coming with?
Of course not. I shall wait your lashes long. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and minions rampage.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I couldn't vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this, atop all that, no, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will wait for you at the cemetery.
If you want jug of wine and one friend, drink the jug of wine and then a friend.
Tip of the hat to the thorny victim. Geralt, I knew from the start you possessed the beast. Halt!
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation urgently.
Fine then. You're the butcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly regular this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artori's ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply impulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you could care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you.
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta. No, she's no longer in danger, true. But you very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She don't know. If only because you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake, you loved each other once.
I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but
Read Douglas's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henrietta getting into trouble sometimes, sure, but there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good, sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands of me? Forget me. Hmm?
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story. With all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another, and that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall go at once.
Let's go. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of Hanukkah. I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be dead off Sienna's fifth victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, maybe she brought down the city when they not enough. She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the justice on the guard. Make certain Silviana is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate it. Very well. Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial attire. Then... In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highnesses. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened... Highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, Your Enlightened Highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of Beast Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has rewarded for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders, which recently ravaged our fair city of The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one in...
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons. But I can't condone the action she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew a throne would then be yours, though I was the elder.
The ministers I can understand.
They hated me since I was a child. Poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But she was all I could cling to. Her
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish platters, which were filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all... It's true. The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered... Since the day you vanished, I have lived. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others were probably just getting started.
Not so fond of Toussaint.
Oh, this place is like... How do you find my personal brew?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake.
Fascinating. All that
Indeed.
You decide to go.
I never believed...
If you bang.
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
And for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... Oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Raise your hand again! I did what I had to do!
Those Brooks say they call you a traitor.
Alas, we have a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless.
Won't let it go.
They will not. Fortunately, we have another rule, an unwritten one, and just as true as the first. That is why I must leave Toussaint.
Yeah. I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develop.
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your...
Thanks.
A trifle. Incidentally, have you thought about what you can do with your prize? Shall you hang your sword?
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of hard work. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bed.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while the blizzard raged.
How could it not? We just...
Our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly.
Seemed like a glance straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, summer's too...
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like moons and dopplers, deceive.
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you?
Distance. Why ever not? So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in...
That we do.